Welcome to the Simplicity of Wellness podcast. I'm your host, Amy White, board-certified holistic nutritionist, certified life coach, and women's weight loss specialist. This show is for real women living real lives, women who are tired of extremes, done with quick fixes, and ready to feel better in their body without turning their life upside down. Here, we focus on simple, sustainable strategies that work in your actual life. We talk about food, metabolism, mindset, and the quiet shifts that lead to real transformation. Let's get started. Hello, Simplifiers. Welcome back. If you've ever lost weight and gained it back, or started a new plan only to fall off a few weeks later, or gotten great results in the beginning but then felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like your body just stopped responding, this episode is for you. Because today, we're walking through something that most weight loss advice completely ignores. And it's the reason so many women stay stuck in a cycle of frustration. It's this. Sustainable weight loss happens in two parts. But most women, especially those who've tried diet after diet, only ever get taught the first part. Today, I'm going to show you what both parts are, what role they play, and how they work together to create results that not only feel good, but actually last. Let's start here. Almost every diet, detox, or 30-day reset is designed to get you through part one, the early reset phase. This is the part that sells, the part that promises results fast, the part that focuses on what to cut out, how to clean up your food, and how to get back on track. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, part one is important. In my own programs, like the metabolic reset or the first two phases of Hangry to Healthy, this is where we focus on calming the chaos in the body. We stabilize blood sugar, we reduce dependence on sugar, we lower inflammation, and for a lot of women, this is when energy comes back. Cravings fade, and their body finally feels like they're breathing again. I hear things like, I feel lighter. I'm not thinking about food all the time. I finally feel like myself again. But here's where most women get stuck. They think that is the whole process. So they either try to stay in that early reset mode forever, which gets exhausting, or they finish the plan, loosen up, and find themselves slowly drifting back into old patterns. And it's not because they failed. It's because part two never happened. So let's talk about what part one really is. It's your metabolic reboot. And I know the word metabolic gets thrown around a lot. I certainly use it. But let's get really clear about what we mean. Your metabolism isn't just how quickly you burn calories. It's the entire communication system in your body that helps you regulate energy, hunger, fullness, fat storage, and fat burning. In real life terms, your metabolism is what tells your body, I'm hungry, I'm full, store this as fat, burn this as fuel. And those signals, they come from hormones. Hormones like insulin, ghrelin, leptin, cortisol, all constantly sending messages about when to eat, when to stop, and what to do with the fuel you've just eaten. But here's the problem. When your metabolism is out of balance, which can happen from years of restrictive dieting, stress, skipping meals, or relying on processed foods, those signals get muddied. You don't feel true hunger, just cravings. You don't feel full, just foggy or bloated. You store everything, but struggle to burn what you've stored. Your body becomes reactive, not responsive. And that's when you start to feel like food is running the show. So part one of sustainable weight loss is about clearing the muddy waters, rebuilding communication, getting your hormones to talk to each other again so you can finally hear your body. And once the communication starts coming back online, you get relief from all-day cravings, more stable energy, less bloating and inflammation, better sleep, better digestion, and often early fat loss. It's not just about eating less. It's about helping your body function better so that you're no longer stuck in fat storage mode and can start tapping into stored fat as fuel. That's why every client I work with starts here, in part one. But if you stop here, you never learn how to take that balanced body and actually move through real life with confidence and a steady body weight. You haven't yet built trust in your body or in your ability to make decisions without a plan. And that's where part 2 begins. Part 2 is the real work of sustainable weight loss, and it's where most programs disappear. This is where you start asking, what does my body need now? How do I know when I'm truly hungry or satisfied? How do I balance my food when I'm not following a strict plan? In my Hangry to Healthy program, this is where we shift toward the Body Control Panel, a tool that helps you interpret your own biofeedback and make decisions in real time. We explore adjusting carbs and fats based on need, how much physical or mental energy you'll need on any given day, increasing protein to manage appetite and satiety, eating to feel strong, focused, and stable, not just light on the scale. This part requires curiosity, not rules. It's less about being perfect and more about being present. And most importantly, it's where food becomes a support system, not a stressor. Because by now, your body is balanced and you're ready to co-create a way of eating that actually fits your everyday life. Now, here's why most women never get to this part. Because the first part, the reset, feels familiar. You're told exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and what to avoid. It feels clear. It feels in control. But part 2, it asks you to lead yourself, to notice what's working, to adjust without spiraling, to trust your body and your decisions. And that can feel scary, especially if you've spent decades outsourcing your food choices to diet plans, apps, or calorie trackers. That's why having support here is so critical. In my Hangry to Healthy program, this is where the transformation really happens, not just physically, but emotionally. This is where you get a system to follow that adapts with you. You get meal suggestions that match your phase of your transition, your goals, and what your day looks like. You get a coach to help you decode your cravings, energy dips, or hunger shifts. You get tools to help you shift out of old patterns and into true body-led decisions. And maybe, most importantly, you get someone to walk you through the mental game. Because here's the truth. In part 2, it's easy to second-guess yourself, to overlook your progress, to think this isn't working, even when it is, or to slip back into restriction because freedom feels unfamiliar. Coaching helps you stay focused on what's actually happening. It keeps you grounded in your progress, your choices, and your next step, even when your old self-doubt starts whispering. Because learning to trust yourself doesn't mean doing it alone. It means practicing trust in a container that holds you while you learn to hold yourself. And this is when I start hearing things like, this doesn't feel hard. It just feels like how I live now. I don't feel obsessed with food anymore. I finally feel in control. Even when I go off plan, I come right back because I actually want to. I've never felt this calm and confident around food in my life. This is just how I eat now. It feels so normal. That's what part 2 gives you. It's not just about food anymore. It's about becoming a woman who trusts herself, a woman who eats with intention, not impulse, who doesn't fear falling off track because she knows exactly how to return to her healthy normal. This is where weight loss turns into an identity shift. And that's what coaching inside Hangry to Healthy is designed to support, step by step. So if you've gotten results before but couldn't keep them, or if you followed a plan, felt better, and then slowly slipped back into old patterns, it's not because you lack willpower, and it's definitely not because you need another reset. It's because you only experienced part 1 and never learned how to move into part 2. In my world, we do both. We help you rebuild your metabolism and then rebuild body trust. Because sustainable weight loss isn't just about your body changing. It's about your relationship to food, to structure, and to yourself changing in a way that actually lasts. That's all for today. I hope this helped you see where you are in the process and what's still possible when you stop chasing quick fixes and start creating real change. I'll be back next week with more support, more clarity, and more encouragement to help you build a rhythm that actually works. One last thing before you go. If you're tired of feeling like food is running the show, I have something for you. It's called the Craving Control Fix, and it's my free 3-step guide to help you calm the chaos, reduce cravings, and feel more in control of food. It's not a diet. It's how you create a sense of calm in chaos. You can grab it for free by clicking the link in the show notes. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.